after that, in the second half, not because of those changes, not because of the forward line or anything like that, but the entire team, it was dreadful. Because in that first half, Barcelona did take the lead through a Lionel Messi penalty. It was a very, very well nicely taken penalty as well from Messi, but you could even argue that goal shouldn't actually have happened, because in the build-up to that, Antoine Griezmann did appear to be offside. Semedo eventually won the penalty. Barcelona there stuck it away, but that was undeserved. We didn't actually deserve at that point in the game to be ahead, and as always right now, with Barcelona, we didn't build on that. We didn't go and get the second goal. We didn't go up the gears there and really put the sword to Levante. We sat back. We thought, this is all right. This is good. You know what I'm saying, guys. You all know what we're doing here. We all see it week in, week out. Barcelona just have no urgency. The only player I felt today who was actually running around, getting at Levante, working back, putting in the hours, putting in the effort there for his team was Antoine Griezmann. And that's incredible, because he's the guy out there who's actually being shafted. He's the man there who's been stuck out on the left for most of his time at Barcelona. He's put here, he's put there, he's dropped here and there, but he's actually the only player working back there, putting in some real effort for the team, and that's not acceptable. You can't have players out there strolling around, walking around, going through the motions, not against any team. You might say it's just Levante, but you can see here today, you give this kind of team time on the ball, time and space. You look at somebody here today like Jose Campaña. I thought he was excellent today for Levante. He run rings around our midfield. You give somebody like that, even though he's a Levante player, you give somebody like that a bit of time, a bit of space there to pick their passes, they will pick you off. And that's what Barcelona do. They continually allow whoever it may be, whatever opposition is in front of us, they allow them time and space to do what they like. And Levante, they punished us. First of all, it was that man Campaña who got his goal there on 61 minutes. Excellent finish there, but look at the space that he was given inside the area. And it was actually there, a 7-minute spell from Levante that destroyed Barcelona. And I think, to be honest, that sums up Barca. 7 minutes there in the second half where we collapsed. We conceded one goal and we don't react. And it's the same that you've seen against Roma, against Liverpool. We concede one and we can't get back to our feet. We can't stand up there, take responsibility and sort things out. There's no leadership in this team, and there's no leadership on the bench either. And certainly there, Levante cut through us. It was Boya, Mayoral, an ex-Real Madrid player there. Another good finish to put them in the lead. Campaña there with the assist. And just a few minutes later, 3-1 Levante, Redoya with another goal, and they got the win. And they got the win there and then. It was done and dusted. Barcelona were never getting back into it. Yeah, Messi had a goal that was disallowed, but like I say, there was no real intent today, and that's not a surprise. So many times now we're coming here and we're saying Barca don't do this, Barca don't do that, sort this out, sort that out, but they don't want to. They don't want to learn, and nothing changes. And it's continued to be the case now for far too long. We all know what needs to be done. We all know, looking at this team, looking at the management, who needs to go, who needs to stay, who needs a real kick to get going. But it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Everybody here is far too comfortable, and we're seeing this season a team who can win, who can blitz teams away because of the quality that we have, but we're also seeing a team that when it comes down to it, when teams really come at us and they really put pressure on us, we simply cannot hold on. And the big question now, of course, is where exactly does this leave Barcelona? Obviously, as of right now, we are still at the top of the table, but a win later on for Real Madrid against Real Betis, that will put them top of the league, and I have to say, probably deservedly so. Right now, and throughout this season, we haven't really deserved to be top of La Liga. We've been far too inconsistent. We've only been there, really, I feel, because of other teams' instability, because of the other team's consistency, and not because of our own brilliance. That's the fact of the matter is, Barcelona shouldn't be top right now, and it would actually be a good thing there if we wasn't. That would maybe give this squad a bit of a kick, but even that, it's not going to be enough. What exactly right now is going to happen at Barcelona to actually change this order of events? Because like I say, we're not doing anything, we're not making changes. And you look at it now, coming up in the week in the Champions League, Slavia Prague at the Camp Nou. What sort of Barcelona will we see in that game? And that's been the consistent pattern, hasn't it? Coming into these games over the past few weeks, over the past few months, we've been saying every single time, what kind of team are you going to see? Are we going to see a motivated team? Are we going to see a team here who really wants to win? And we shouldn't have to ask that. We shouldn't come here and actually say, is